All jokes aside, you know how niggas be like, I'm this and that for life, this and that for life. I'm on West for life, nigga, this a blood oath. Hey, yo, Madara, here go a class for you, my nigga. 140 for the rebel. The world turned its back on me. I'm a cripple. We got soldiers, he got soldiers, but I got different ones. Ain't no way out, I tell you once. Don't pray for nothing, send a curse. We can't forgive what's forbidden. Remain in them trenches. I trust in the Lord, but please forgive me for the times that I didn't. If rank is given, have your respect to your apprentice. Be about your business. This loyalty's a death sentence. Look. Trying to pick up with a blind fit. They said there'll be many mansions. I'm just grinding for my time share. Them devils ain't playing fair. They hunt you like Van Pelt. But ain't no getting out the game like Jumanji. You take that oath, it's a Dundee. Try to deal death to a priest. You won't make it out in one piece. So you can stand. Just make sure you got the heart. Say your name 3 times, then it's death do us part. No. So how you feel about this truth I done shown you? This ain't the life you think, little nigga. I should want even your own people go disown. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Ain't no more guessing, ain't no more questions. Make sure my election till I'm tucked away like George Jetson. Murder for capital, now it's murder at the Capitol. The world in amazement, we like fuck 'em, raise it, raise it. I pity those watching life as it go by. Be giving mercy in this life, I don't know why. In pump smoke, never try to. The dead at home, my brother be the dead, it's all I don't. Either fold or salute, my nigga. Salute, my nigga. They like, how you stay focused? I told them I'm motivated cause of you, my nigga. Brotherhoods and weapons, still got weapons on the scene. And I never do my niggas like Bishop did Raheem. Never mind in all beliefs, they under anesthesia. Shorty say she leave me, said she wanna let that love go. Told I let that love grow. But if I bring you to my bed, that's a blood oath. So, how you feel about this truth I done shown you? This ain't the life you think, little nigga. I should want even your own people gon' disown. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Yeah, yeah.
Dear Lord, I hope you hear my prayers. Because we really, really need you down here. From all the pain that we going through, we know that you're real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you.
Before you say yeah.
I got 5 minutes. I raise my children up to say the same shit. Dear Lord, I hope you hear my prayers. Because we really, really need you down here. From all the pain that we going through, we know that you're real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you. But I just wanna fall on you. To show the devils you ain't nothing to play with. I raise my children up to say the same shit.
Yeah. Go ahead. Come on, West. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Look, I keep it low to the T. UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother way. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Come through all black gully jack, man, all them niggas gon' retreat. Go ahead. This shit is too easy. I'm on gold, but they don't believe me. You know I'm winning with the team. Screaming Vinny, 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 VG. Hear them devils screaming out bloody murder. I'm about to close the curtain. I'm on my grind, bitch, and working. Sorry, all them lies, it ain't working. Them niggas weak, they be turgid. I'm a West nigga, that's for certain. If he cross the line, I'ma back up and I'ma hit his ass with his virus. And I come through 300 strong, 144 Leonidas. All my niggas we eat. I'm in this bitch with the itis. Say all y'all do the sweet. Dang, y'all do the sweet. If a nigga made the wrong move, he make his ass out the league. He ain't one of us, hit the lead. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Come through all black gully jack, man, all them niggas go retreat. Go ahead. I keep it low to the T. UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet, got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother wave. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach, nigga. Come through all black gully jack, man, all them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man, all them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Come through all black gully jack, man, all them niggas gon' retreat.
You see this look that's on my face, bitch, I'm for real with it. I hit the streets, put on my cleats, was in the field with it. You soft as cotton, just an actor, Uncle Phil with it. And then my target's on the move, bitch, I can still hit it. Hey, I speak true cause it's necessary. Gullah Jack revolutionary. Cold on them like January. Commander General is a visionary. Soul food, no sweets. Your preacher man, he's sweet. Matter of fact, he weak. It's wartime for peace. Think you hard, nigga, you ain't. Fuck with us, nigga, you can't. You smart cars, we takes. We form up in ranks. We buy the bag, this rap shit. All black, no bright shit. Real life, no cap, bitch. Fall on them, that's cap shit.
I keep it low to the T. UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet, got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother wave. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach, nigga. Come through all black gully jack, man, all them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man, all them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Come through all black gully jack, man, all them niggas gon' retreat. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on, right?
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they boss shit. These niggas better move and coach shit. As if they make the wrong move and coach shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up on my divorce shit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket. Can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like, damn, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Ooh, keep on sobbing, got this bitch off the hand, got this juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they boss shit. These niggas better move and coach shit. As if they make the wrong move and coach shit. One way, one way, one way, one way, one way. Coming up on my divorce.
I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's One West. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause there's death before dishonor. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a Never feeling third, little nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all steppin', kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, but you doing life. These hands are rude GPS, a mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a kind. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowin' by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Camp again. Yeah, they say they want smoke until we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym.
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they boss shit. These niggas better move and coach shit. As if they make the wrong move and coach shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. I'm on my way. Coming up on my divorce.
Hey, shalom, Israel. I'm Officer of 1001, yeah. This is the ISUPK Detroit Brotherhood class. Okay, like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And again, we're just gonna be going over a couple things today about brotherhood and what it's kind of like and meaning to be in this truth and the brotherhood of this truth. You understand what I'm saying? Coming into this truth, I think we all go through a lot of different things. We have our family members turn their backs on us, call us crazy, say we're in cults and different things of that nature. Just the things that we go through to be inside of the truth. Okay? Scripture say he who that endured to the end. Meaning the things that we go through is just like bringing us through the fire. Because when you stay with the Most High inside of this truth, and you go through the things that you go through, and you hold on to the truth, you come out on the other side, man. You come out on that other side almost untouchable. And you receive 10 times more, 100 times more than what it was that you lost. You lose one wife, you may gain 3 of them. So it's important to hold on and stay inside of this truth, man, and stay inside, more importantly, stay inside this brotherhood. Okay? Don't compromise the truth. Don't compromise your integrity. Don't do things like that, man. Hold on to the truth. Okay? And with that being said, the first scripture we're going to go to is Jeremiah 2:33. 2:33. You should always hold on to this truth and never let it go, man. Don't ever sacrifice or compromise the truth of the Most High. So somebody might accept you, or somebody might love you a little bit more, or somebody might, or it might be one of your friends, or something of that nature. Never do that. Always hold this truth the way it's supposed to be. That's how fake Israelite groups get started. They don't like the whole truth. They just want to bend it this way and slide it that way. So they just a little bit more likable. Because they care about things like having members in their group and who watching them and liking them, and they can water down the truth a little bit so it's a little bit more acceptable. Tolerable. God. It's a little more acceptable so they can tolerate it a little bit more. Okay? Jeremiah 2 at 33, and it reads, it say, why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Why would you dumb down the truth? Why would you change the truth? Why would you alter the truth? Why would you do anything to the truth? First of all, I just want to say this. Once you change it, it's no longer the truth. You started a whole nother ball of mess, whatever you want to call your nonsense that you started. But it's no longer the truth. But why change it? Why alter it just to seek love? And not love of the Most High. You're doing this to seek love of worldly people. It's Israelites out there that know about the truth and still celebrate Christmas.
That's right.
You know them because you see them on Facebook till December 25th. When December 25th pop up, they ain't nowhere to be found. They somewhere eating turkey and opening up presents. I happen to know, I know some brothers just like that. On Thanksgiving, they right at the dinner table. They right at the dinner table on Thanksgiving, scarfing down turkey and dressing. They got cranberry sauce getting second and third plates. Second and third plates, man. And then sitting there talking about some Passover. You ain't in the truth. You celebrate, you eating Thanksgiving turkey, man. Why is you trimming your ways just to be acceptable? So you don't have to hear, well, you know, this is the time that we always came together. It's Thanksgiving, it's about family. It ain't about what happened and what went on with the Native American Indians. We just like to get together and eat as a family. You can do that some other day. They won't compromise for you, but you will compromise the truth for them. They won't make another day where y'all can all come together and enjoy it, but they want you to compromise the truth. Nah. No, because they don't care about sinning. And obviously you don't either if you trimming your ways, if you compromising the truth. Read number. It says, therefore, thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. You teaching men to be evil. You teaching them that all that stuff that you talking, you just being a hypocrite. How you gonna teach somebody or say something or speak on the murder of the Native American Indians and you sitting there celebrating Thanksgiving? And you gonna sit there and talk like you care. How you gonna talk about Jeremiah chapter 10 and we not supposed to celebrate Christmas and you sitting right there around the Christmas tree with one of them ugly goddamn reindeer sweaters on, Salakia? How you gonna teach don't celebrate Valentine's Day and you buying chocolate and flowers and all that nonsense on that day? Okay? You think it's okay just because you don't eat pork. Well, you may as well, if you gonna do all that other stuff, you damn near might as well do it. What's the difference? You're gonna do everything but eat pork. You're gonna get high, sleep with hoes, celebrate Christmas and Thanksgiving, and then because you don't eat pork, you think it's all good. Nah. No, it's not all good with the Most High. You impressing men. You impressing worldly people, but you're not impressing the Most High. With that being said, let's get Ecclesiasticus 2:1. Can you get that? Can you pull that for me, Mashah? Appreciate that. We'll get right there with you. Ecclesiasticus 2, we're going to start at 1. Yeah, you impressing everybody but the Most High. The Most High is disgusted with you. He disgusted with you. Why? Because you are sinning and you teaching people that it's okay to sin. You supposed to stand out and be different. I still get phone calls from some of my family talking about, come on, man, our mother, I just want us to come together and celebrate what our mother taught us to celebrate. I still get those calls. I be damn near wanting to hang up in their goddamn face, calling me with that nonsense. Because I ain't doing it. I won't compromise this truth. I won't do it. Not at all. And they try, and they still gonna try. And that's really Satan just trying to provoke you. Because look how they come at me. They come at me trying to use my mama. Brothers break down about their mama. You right, Michelle? You kept talking to me about my mama, boy. That's a heavy thing right there. But nah, you won't get me to compromise. I'm not gonna choose some stinking Christmas over the Most High. It's not that important. Christmas ain't that to me. In the apocryphal kind. We should never ever compromise this truth, man. We all go through things inside of this truth. It's always going to be something inside of the truth. Let's get that. Okay, got that, Michelle? Okay, read that.
Ecclesiasticus. Come on here. Select this.
Yeah, it's always ready?
Come.
Go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus 2, starting at verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Good night, man. When you come to this truth, man. Go ahead, Michelle.
Come. Verse 2, set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble.
Salaki, I thought you had a question, Michelle.
Oh,
you raised your hand. I thought you was raising your hand for a question, Salaki. Read that one again, Salaki. The first one. Start at the top.
I will come. Ecclesiasticus 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord.
If you come to serve the Most High, man. If you get inside the ISUPK, this is the only place where you can serve the Most High. You don't serve the Most High in Christian churches. They don't know the Most High. You don't serve the Most High in fake Israelite groups. They don't know anything about serving the Most High. You don't serve the Most High in Islam. They don't know about serving the Most High. They bow down to a rock. To a dang on rock. You can't serve the Most High there. In Buddha and all that other nonsense in the world. It's only one place where you can serve the Most High. That's the place that the Most High built to serve him. And that's the ISUPK. Since 1969. You cannot serve the Most High anywhere else. Read that again, Michelle.
Come. I want to come. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Prepare for all types of temptations, man. Especially if it's something that you particularly weak in. Especially if it's an area that you weak in. Some of y'all come in here and y'all love sleeping around with women. Well, guess what Satan gonna do? He gonna send the finest women that your eyes has ever laid eyes on at you. They're gonna come to you. They're gonna try to make you have sex with them and try to drag you out of the truth. Okay? If you enjoy getting high, there's going to be enough things around you to keep you high for the next 20 years. There's going to be so much drugs around you, you're going to have never seen this amount of drugs before to keep you high forever. Okay? These are the things, whatever it is that you're weak in, Satan is going to tempt you with those things. And that's why this brotherhood is important. Because now, with that temptation, what do you have? You have your brothers to lean on and strengthen you. You got a brother, look to the left and to the right of you. It's a brother sitting right to the next left or right of you that went through the same exact thing that you're going through. When you have brotherhood, you never have to feel alone. You never are by yourself. That's what Satan would want you to think. He wants you to think you by yourself and no one's there to help you. But in this house, we have brotherhood under command of General Yohana. He taught us how to have brotherhood. He taught us how to lean on each other, man. How leaning on each other strengthens us. It's like, you got a question, Michelle?
I got a precept for you.
Con. Go with it.
This will be Ecclesiastes 4, verse 9. 2 are better than 1, because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up.
Good night, man. And that is right on the that's hitting the nail right on the head of exactly what I'm saying right now. That literally took the words out of my mouth. Literally, that's a great precept. It's the water, Michelle.
Okay.
2 is better than 1, man. Read that again. Good night. Read that one more time. 2 is better than 1, man.
Con. Ecclesiastes 4, verse 9. 2 are better than 1.
2 is better than 1, man. You should never try to fight Satan by yourself, man. You're setting yourself up to fail. You are setting yourself up to fail trying to fight Satan by yourself, man. And that's what he wants. He wants to isolate you from everybody else so he can corner you off by yourself. So he and all his little demons with him can go to town on your behind. That's what he wants. Read, Michelle, read that. Keep reading.
Con. I want to come. 4. So lucky. Give me one.
Yeah, that's what Satan wants. Let me know when you got it. That's what Satan wants, man. You by yourself. Have you ever been in a room full of people and it was that one woman that you wanted to holler at? You try to pull her off to the side by herself to kind of get her away from everybody else so you can go and spit your rap to her and hopefully, you know what I mean, things will go well and go in the way that you hoping that it would go. Okay, you ready, Michelle? You got it? Okay. Well, Slock, give me 1 second. And that is what Satan wants to do. He wants to isolate you so he can woo to you or put whatever the little thing it is in your face so he can make you fall. Go ahead, Michelle, read.
I don't want con. 2 are better than 1 because they have a good reward for their labor.
They have a good reward for their labor, man. They laboring together. They building each other up. Like the scriptures say, iron sharpen iron. They on one accord, one mind. They're moving together as one. They're moving together as one. So when we move in, and that's what this brotherhood is in the ISUPK, man. It's everybody on one accord and everybody moving the same way. That's the one thing that really brought me into the ISUPK. I didn't see that in other Israelite groups. They tried to make it seem like they was like that, but they were not like that, man. Only the UPK was like that. This is the only place I've seen it. Read on, Mashar.
Come. I want to come. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow.
The one will lift up the other, man. Y'all ever heard that Jay-Z song on Reasonable Doubt when he say, no one will fall because everyone will be each other's crutch? That's how it do. One man fall, the other brother is able to crutch him up, hold him up, man. Help him get back to his feet, man. He a brother that you can lean on, and that is brotherhood. That's brotherhood at its finest, man. You don't get that. If you're in the Christian church, you don't get that. They say, oh, well, God will get you. Don't you worry about it. They don't extend a helping hand. They allow you to go through whatever it is that you're going through by yourself, man. They allow you to just sit there and suffer. And here, we help brothers, man. We lift each other up, man. You don't get this brotherhood nowhere else. Go ahead, Mashai.
Come, I don't want to come. But woe to him that is alone.
But woe to him that is alone. Destruction to him that is alone, man. Satan is going to tear your behind up if you sit there and try to fight them demons that's already on you, off of you by yourself. I think the scripture say, and I'm paraphrasing, of course, if you fight one off, he gonna go get 10 more, and they gonna come back 7 more, and they gonna come back and even stronger on you, man. You need this brother. You need brotherhood, man. That's why I said so powerful and pushed so hard that brotherhood is the actual solution to fix black people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's why it's pushed so hard like that, man. Because it is the only thing that can fix blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. How do we know? We've tried everything else. This is the only thing that as a people we have not tried. This is the only thing all black people ain't come together and say, okay, let us as a nation, let us all push this brotherhood. We tried it with Christianity. We did it. At one time, every black person was a Christian. Every single one of them. It didn't work. It failed us. How about we try this? That was it on that, Michelle?
But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up.
He has not another to help him up. He just down on the ground. Once Satan and them demons beat you down and they got you on the ground, it's like you. Let me. You ever seen a fight on TV or been in a fight yourself and them brothers get you down on the ground and they just stomping away at your behind? The only way they stop is if somebody do what? Somebody got to get them up off of you. Well, you don't have nobody to get them demons off of you when they get you on the ground. You in trouble. You in a whole heap of trouble if you don't have nobody. If you don't got a brother to turn to and say, brother, I'm going through this, or I'm going through that, brother. If you don't have nowhere where you could turn and get the proper counsel that you need, you are in a whole heap of trouble. You in a whole heap of trouble, and that, oh my God, that is why brotherhood is so, and that's why this brotherhood class is so important, man. To teach brothers how to be brothers to one another, man. To teach brothers how to be brothers to one another, man. Because you don't learn how to be a brother to another brother, man. Nowhere else but inside the ISUPK. Nowhere else do they teach you how to be a brother. Nowhere else do they teach you how to love a brother, man. Okay, how to truly love a brother. I think we went over this in scripture breakdown class about correcting brothers. And what was it say? A silent love. Salaki, what was it, Mashah?
Say open rebuke.
Open rebuke is better than a silent love. That's what they think love is. It's just sitting there letting you keep banging your head against the wall. Don't say nothing to her. I ain't gonna judge him. So I ain't gonna say nothing to him. Nah, we not gonna let you just sit here and bang your head against the wall and hear. You can forget about that. We won't allow that in here, man. We're gonna correct that because we care. We genuinely care about you. Okay, back to Ecclesiastes. Salaki.
There was one more part to that open rebuke. That's actually Proverbs 27:5.
Okay, kind.
It says open rebuke is better than secret love. In verse 6, faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful.
Man, sometimes when a brother corrects you, it hurts you for that second. You feel wounded on the inside, so it hurts you for a second, but that's really love, man. That's really love. But your enemy, he gonna kiss you. He ain't gonna wound you out of love. He ain't gonna give you that correction. He is going to let you bam your head against the goddamn wall, fall on your sword, or whatever the case may be. He gonna tell you he love you, but he ain't gonna show you he love you by correcting your behind. He just gonna let you go out there and be as simple as you can be, and do the silliest stuff that you ever can do. Okay, let's get back to that Ecclesiasticus chapter 2. We'll pick it back up at verse 1 again. Salaki, Israel. I ran it on a little bit, Salaki, about that, but that was too heavy. I couldn't let them pass. That was too heavy, man, because this truth, man, and this brotherhood, that Commander General Yohana has passed down to us and taught us. Hey, Salaki, Mashah, we got water in the cooler. This that Commander General Yohana has taught us, man, and raised this school up in, is like no other, man. You actually have to be here to understand it. You actually have to be here to understand it. You're not gonna get it by sitting at home on the internet. You're not gonna get it by sitting at home on the internet. You gotta come in here, lace your damn boots up, and be a part of this thing, man. And be a part of this thing right here. That's the only way you're gonna get a full understanding of what brotherhood is about. Okay? You got that, Mashah? Oh, do we got any questions online? Salaki.
I do have it, sir.
We
check your chat.
Yeah, you only get that, and you
No
only
questions, sir.
no questions, kind. Most High Christ.
Ecclesiastes chapter 2. What was the verse?
Just start at one. Start at one again. Yeah, you only get that when you come into the school.
That's right.
You don't understand it by sitting on the sideline. You have to be in here, man.
Ready when you are, sir.
You got to be in here. You got to be in here and ready to rock and roll with your brothers. Con, go ahead, Mashah.
What con? Ecclesiasticus 2, starting at verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Read.
Verse 2. Set thy heart aright
Uh-huh.
and constantly endure.
Set your heart aright and constantly endure, man. Keep your eyes on the prize, man. Keep your eyes on the prize and constantly endure. Why do you have to constantly endure? Because it's always I don't think it's a time where Satan don't throw something at you. I don't think it's a time where Satan don't throw something at you. I don't think it's a time where it's not something that you have to go through. Especially when you serving the Most High. Some of y'all might think serving the Most High means nothing in your life goes wrong. I don't have to go through anything because I'm serving the Most High. That's not the case, man. That's not the case. Satan attacks because you're serving the Most High. It's because you're serving the Most High that Satan attacks you. Because he's trying to do what? Anything to get you to fall. Anything to get you to fall, man. He attacks you from every angle. Satan knows everything that you lust for. He knows everything that you think about. Every time you think about, like, damn man, I want to hit that blunt. Damn man, I wanna pop old girl. He know about every thought. Thank all praises to the Most High for the ISUPK, because I don't know where I would be right now, man. I'd be in a whole heap of trouble somewhere. Because I know inside the school, I have a brother I can go say, man, well, God damn, man, I'm struggling in this area. This keep tempting me. I'm going through this. This is my problem. I need counsel on that. Whatever my issue is, man, I always have a brother I can turn to. I always have a brother I can call at 1 o'clock in the morning if I need to. If I need to call a brother at 1 in the morning, I'm going to call a brother. If I don't get that brother, I'm going to go to the next brother. Somebody's going to pick up the phone for me, and somebody is going to help me with whatever it is I'm going through. Because that's how it's set up in here. Because we have real brotherhood in here. The same way if somebody called me at 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm picking up my goddamn phone. And if I don't pick it up right then, give me about 10 minutes, I'll be calling you back. I will be calling you back. So like, you have something, Shy? Okay, cut. Most of Christ. Yeah, I'm calling you back. Believe that. You're gonna get a call from me. Read on, Michelle.
Come. I want to come. And make not haste in time of trouble.
Don't make rash decisions. Okay? Don't let's say you're having a financial issue. You know good and well, all you got to do is go pick up that whatever, go get out there and sell that weed. You know you can make you a couple dollars right quick doing that. You looking at this and you looking at that, and you like, man, selling that weed is not that bad of an idea right now. Don't make haste in a time of trouble. Don't even think and look at that like that. The scriptures say, don't the Most High feed the birds? Only feed the birds? How much more you think he's going to do for you? And especially, you ain't got to go sell no weed. All you got to do is call a brother. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing about brotherhood. We're going to make sure you are all good. You don't even have to think that way. But of course, like you said, you have to endure to the end, because Satan's going to put stuff like that in your head. It's going to put stuff like that in your head. Let me go out here and sell this weed. I know James down the street was looking at my rib. I might let him go ahead and smash her. He'll give a couple dollars to tear that thing up. You don't have to do that, man. You don't have to do it. All you got to do is call your brother. That's the beauty. Brotherhood, and that is how brotherhood stops so much sinning when it comes to black and Hispanics and Native Americans, man. That's how brotherhood stops sinning like that. Because what? It allows us to do what? It allows us to depend on each other. But if you by yourself, like we just read earlier, you'll be out there and you'll sell that weed. You'll do that if you by yourself. You will sell your woman to the brother down the street to make a couple of dollars. You will do that if you're a brother by yourself, man. You will go out there and rob another brother, bust him over his head, harm another brother for a couple of dollars. If you're a brother out there by yourself. Why? Because when you're by yourself, you're defenseless against Satan. You're defenseless against Satan. Because you're by yourself. Satan don't just attack you by himself. He's sending all kind of nonsense at you. Demons and everything else at you. He doesn't attack you by himself and alone. So you think you're going to fight all of that by yourself? Nah, it don't work. This is not TV. This ain't Constantine. It doesn't work like that. That's not real. You need your brothers. You need brotherhood. Okay? Come.
Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last.
So I can read that one more time.
Cleave unto him.
Cleave unto him, man. Cleave unto Salakia Messiah?
No. Salakia.
Cleave unto him, and depart not away. You cleave unto the Most High, man, and don't depart from him. Don't go away from him. That's where your trust lies in, man. That's what makes this brotherhood so powerful. Everybody in here is on one accord, and all of us put our trust in the Most High. We see what the oppressor do to our people, man. We see it every single day, what the oppressor do to our people. We see our people every single day suffering inside this kingdom, man. We see how he oppresses by using his laws, by using his court system, by using his police, by using his way of life, the things that he push on us, whether it be the alphabet community, whether it be for us to sell drugs and get high, whether it's to teach our women to be thots. How the heck did being a thot, that then became popular? Being a hoe has became the thing for our women, for our women to be. And having sneaky links. Sleeping with four or five men. That's cool for a woman nowadays. Our oppressor has destroyed us, man. And we see the things that our oppressor do to us, man. But our brotherhood, and what do? We depend, read that again, Mashah, start at 3 at the top.
Come, my son.
No, 3, Salakia, from verse 3.
Cleave unto him, and depart not away.
We cleave unto the Most High, man. We see all of these things, man. All of these things we see. That and more. Us packing the ghettos all across the country and all across the world. We see it. We still cleave unto the Most High and do not depart away from him. We hold on to this truth, man. We trust in the Most High and hold on to this truth that every single one of our brothers and sisters are delivered out of the condition that they're in. We don't want to see one brother or sister in the condition that they're in. That's why we go out there on the weekends and go out there and push this truth. That's why we get out there and pass out flyers. We're not doing this stuff for ourselves. We're not doing this stuff to look good. We go out there for our brothers and our sisters, man. You think Mashah don't got something different that he can be doing or that he wants to do? Mashah want to do. He got something that he'd rather be doing on Saturday. Instead, he go out there and do what? He go out there for you. He go out there for you. That's love, man. That's brotherhood right there, man. For a brother to sacrifice. Saturday is the day that everybody like to go out and have a good time. And instead, he out there trying to tell our sisters, stop being hoes. That it's not cool to be a thot. Telling our brothers that it's not cool to be out there selling drugs on the corner. You destroying your people, man. Cleaning them up. Teaching them how to love one another. He out there doing that. He is out there doing that thing, man. And that's what we taught to do. And it's no greater love than getting a brother out, than changing a brother's life. Cleaning them up. Getting them off of drugs, man. Having them stop sleeping around with women, man. There's nothing greater than that, man. There's nothing greater than to give a brother the truth, man, and change that brother's life, man. That is true brotherhood. How we looking, Mashah? No question?
No question.
Most High in Christ. And change your brother's life, man. Read on, Mashah. Oh, Salaki, start at the top one more time.
Verse 3, cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
At the last end, that you're going to get that reward, man. What the scripture say, he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. We have to endure this thing to the end, man. We can't stop teaching on Saturday. We can't stop getting out there and waking up brothers and sisters. You can't stop doing it. Our job is not done until Christ returns. When Christ returns, then we can stop going out. Then we can rest. Then we can rest, man. And tell them it's a push type of ordeal, man. This is like a no days off job. No days off, man. Because you always want to do something, even if it's just in passing a brother at the corner store. Say something to a brother and just speak a little bit to a brother or whatever the case may be. So it's just like a never-ending thing. It's like a never-ending thing. Okay? And we have to do this till when? Till Christ come back.
That's right.
We have to do this until Christ comes back. Because what's our goal? To wake up every single brother and sister on the planet. And you can't do that by sitting on the sideline.
That's right.
You can't do it. You can't do it by doing that, man. You have to get in here. You have to get in the UPK, not some fake Israelite group, because they are in the way. They are in the way and creating a distraction. You can't do it there. You have to get in this house. You have to get in this house here under Commander General Yohanan to be properly taught how to have brotherhood, man. To be properly taught how to bring brothers together. To be properly taught how to break down scriptures, how to serve Christ, how to serve the Most High, the things you should do and should not do. You see them fake Israelite groups, they got lined up and dreads and all kind of nonsense going on. Fringes on the bottom of their t-shirt. All kind of ridiculous nonsense going on, man. They're not in the truth. They are not in the truth at all, man. Okay, Salaki, Rashad. Where we at? Verse 3, start at the top again.
Come. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
At thy last end, man, that reward. That reward for Christ, man. Read verse 4.
Whosoever is brought up, Salakia, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
Take cheerfully, man. Be glad that the Most High is testing you sometimes. Don't sit back, oh, woe is me. Why is this happening to me? I'm trying to do everything right. Why is this happening to me? Say, you know what? This is a test from the Most High. I'm going to pass it. I'm going to pass it with flying colors. I'm going to exceed whatever expectation it was for me. Don't always you don't have to sit back and pout because you're going through something. Go through it and hold on to some of y'all, the first little obstacle that come in y'all life, man, y'all done with it. Y'all right back in the world. You throw your sword right down, man. You throw your sword right down. Salaki, go ahead, Mashah. You have something?
I got a precept that go with that.
Man, my man Mashah.
Deuteronomy, I'm start at chapter 28, verse 46 for context. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. Verse 47, because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things.
You have to serve the Most High with joyfulness, man. Whatever is brought upon me, be cheerful about it, man. That's a clear-cut sign that you're doing something right. Satan, if you in the world and you doing all this worldly stuff and you tearing up the neighborhood, and all, Satan ain't bothering you. You're doing everything he wants you to do.
That's right.
You're doing everything that he wants you to do. What he gonna bother you for? Satan is bothering the ones that are serving the Most High. So sometimes you have to look at it differently. Okay? You have to look at it differently. You don't always have to look at it and say, and be down about it. Sometimes you can just look at it and say, I know I'm serving the Most High right because Satan wouldn't be attacking me if I wasn't.
That's right.
I know I'm doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing because Satan wouldn't be attacking me if I wasn't. This is how you know you're going in what? The right direction. This is how you know you're doing what? The things you're supposed to be doing. So you should be cheerful about them things sometimes, man. Read on.
I don't want to come. That thou mayest be increased at thy end.
We have 4, Messiah. Chill.
And be patient when thou art changed to lower state.
And be patient, man. Because, especially when you come into the truth, because a lot of the things that you have in the world before you came into the truth, you're going to lose a lot of that stuff, man. You're going to lose your wife, your kids, your girlfriend. You might get kicked out the house. Your family going to call you crazy. Your mama not going to want to talk to you. Your brother not going to want to talk to you. Whole family going to turn. It's going to seem like you are all alone. But really, you gaining a whole new family. You really gaining a whole new family, man. You just got to be patient and let the change happen. Because like I said earlier, you may lose that one wife, but the Most High, He may give you 5 more. You see what I'm saying? Because you come into the truth and doing what? Deciding to serve Him. You may lose that job. But guess what? You're going to get a better one. You're going to get a better one. Why? Because you decided to continue to serve the Most High. Okay? You're going to lose some friends. But guess what? You're going to gain some brothers. You're going to gain brothers. You're going to lose friends and gain brothers, man. Why? All of this because you decide to serve the Most High. All of this because you decided to serve the Most High, man. So really, you didn't lose anything from serving the Most High. But you gained everything. You gained everything from serving the Most High. So don't be concerned when, like, I've seen brothers come in here, they be down because it seemed like the world is beating you down. Brother, let me tell you something. The world is not beating you down. You are serving the Lord, man. You walk in your damn building with your head held high and your countenance high. That's how you walk around, man. You don't let your possessions determine how you feel.
That's right.
You let serving the Most High determine how you feel. Because whatever it is you're going through, guess what? The Most High it's not going to let the people that serve Him suffer. That's what makes the UPK so great, man. You won't suffer in here. This brotherhood doesn't allow you to suffer, man. You always want to have a roof over your head, and you always want to have some food in your stomach.
That's right.
You're going to be able to get to class. You're going to be able to get to wherever you need to get to. You really don't have a worry, man. And when it's all said and done, whatever it is you're going through, or whatever it is the Most High is pulling you through, when you come out on that other end, when you come out on that other end, good night, man. A lot of times the Most High is stripping you of them things to rebuild you. Just to rebuild you. So that's why I say when you hit that low state, you just have to be patient. This is not magic. You're not gonna lose a wife on Monday, and then next Monday you got 3 of them. That's not how it works. You're not gonna lose your job on Tuesday, and then Wednesday you got a whole brand new job paying you double. Be a little patient, man. Be a little patient. And show that that no matter what you're doing, you can still serve the Most High. And you can still be a brother to other brothers. Some of y'all fall to a low state and forget how and start acting funny towards brothers and all kind of nonsense. Don't want to be around brothers. Of course, I'm talking about worldly brothers right now. We don't do that in here. You be sitting in council somewhere or something. We don't do that in here. Brothers don't allow that to happen. We don't allow that kind of stuff to happen in here. Of course, I'm talking about worldly brothers. Yeah, we don't allow that in here. Yeah. So you don't want to be around brothers. Start mistreating brothers and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Nah, don't do that, man. Serve the Most High. That's like the key to life. You understand what I'm saying, Bashar? That's the key to life. That's the key to everything. Okay? Read that for again, Bashar, if you can.
Come. I don't want to come. Verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
Take cheerful. Read.
And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
Because coming into this truth, man, you're going to lose something. You're going to lose something. Something's going to change. Because you're changing. You changing from doing whatever it is you was doing. Think about the dramatic change that you have. Think about the dramatic change that you have when you go from being a Christian to start being in the truth. You go from being a Christian to start being in the truth. Think about that. You done stop. Everybody knows you for 20 plus years celebrating Christmas. Now this Christmas, you ain't celebrating Christmas no more. You don't want to be around no Christmas trees. You don't want to even smell no food. And this is what I never understood. Why the hell would you want to sit around and smell chitlins anyway? That got to be the Why would you even want to do? Who the hell want to smell chitlins, man? I used to hate that, but I ain't gonna lie. I hated chitlins so bad, man. They stink so goddamn bad, man. How can you even put that to your mouth? Good night. And that's what I ain't understand. So lock you. But yeah, you changing. You ain't celebrating Thanksgiving no more. Or here's one. of course, you got your woman and y'all was in the world, but now you change it to an Israelite brother, and you're not dealing with all those holidays no more. And here come Valentine's Day, and she ain't changing. Whoo-wee! It's about to be some fireworks, man.
Okay.
It's about to be some fireworks in that, especially if y'all live together. It's about to be some fireworks in that house. You might as well go and rent you a hotel room that night, or whatever the case may be, man.
Come to the school.
You might as well do something. Come to the school, go to the barracks, something. You might as well do it. Because it's about to be World War III in that house. That house is about, the roof is about to get blown off that house. You're going to lose, go ahead, I'm sorry.
And that's just the preliminary. If I could, I'd want
Go ahead.
to that second Sunday, third Sunday in May, they call it Mother's Day.
Oh, man.
Everybody gonna
Forget
be mad
about
at
it,
you.
man.
Everybody gonna be mad.
Forget about it. All your brothers and sisters and cousins and everybody gonna be mad at you. Everybody is gonna be mad at you. That Mother's Day, you know you're getting a phone call from your mama. That's happening. And that's tough, man. That's a tough one. But you have to stand strong, man.
That's right.
That's why this brotherhood is so important, because you gotta stand. My mama had passed, so I really didn't have to go through that. But the way I feel about my mama, I could understand how tough that would have been, man. If she would have called me like, you not coming over for dinner and you don't have me a Mother's Day gift, especially like I'm not talking about somebody that's seasoned and been in the truth for years. When new brothers is coming in the truth, man, that is so tough on them, man. That's tough on them, man, and it's rough, man. And that is what makes that brotherhood so important, because what? Because now you got to call Cap and get some counsel. You got to call Cap and get some counsel, man. Like, Cap, what do I do? This is a rough one for me. But that's why what Commander General Yohana set up in this school is so important, because you have Cap to call. You can call Cap, and then you still got your other brothers that you could talk to in the school. Like, man, this is rough. How did you handle this situation? And then that brother can tell you, well, this is what I did, so he understands exactly what you're going through. That's what makes it, because that's what makes the UPK so great, man. You are never by yourself. You're never going through anything alone, man. It's like, this is how you know the Most High is with the school, right? Every scenario, it's not a single solitary scenario that hasn't already been figured out.
That's right.
It's not nothing in your life that you go through that a brother cannot help you out with, that you can't get counsel on. Christianity and fake Israelite groups, they just tell you go pray on it. Just go pray on it. Just go pray on it and everything will be all right. It'll work itself out. That's Hollywood. That's TV. That's what was that? Miracle on 34th Street? That's that nonsense.
Look up.
That's that nonsense.
This is so wonderful.
Right. That's that. That's not reality. That's not how it happens for real. Okay? We had verse 5, Michelle. Can you read that?
For gold is tried in the fire.
Gold is tried in the fire, man. The scripture, the Most High said he gonna make a man more precious than fine gold, man. more precious than fine gold. But what you got to do, you got to bring them through that fire first, man. You got to be tried to make sure you gonna stand strong in this truth. Like I said earlier, some of y'all, man, good night. Y'all will leave the truth for your woman. Your girl said, nah, I ain't gonna, you ain't gonna be around me with that Israelite mess. Y'all brothers gone. Well, my woman said she ain't gonna be around me with that Israelite mess. I ain't gonna do this, man, because I ain't gonna cause no problem in my home. Happy wife, happy life. That's that's how we got taught, Mashai. That's how you get taught in the world. You gotta do kind. Hey, Shalom, how about Shimon, how about Rock the water, priest?
Shalom, how about Shimon, how
Yeah, that's how we get taught. That's how we get taught inside this kingdom. Happy life, happy wife, happy life, man. When that's not true, man, we should be focused on serving the Most High. That's what we should be focused on doing, man. That's what we should be focused on pleasing, man. That's why right now, Salaki, just a sidebar for a little bit. That's why right now so many women got so many worldly women got so many expectations for a man. And they feel like all they have to do is be there. All they have to do is just be there. They want a brother to jump through every hoop in the damn world for them, and all they have to do is just be there. Nah. Serve the Lord, man, and let the Lord give you a woman. The Lord gonna send you a righteous woman, man. Okay? Read now. It says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. God said the Most High have to try you. You have to get a little bit of adversity, man. It's easy to be there when everything is going good. Shalom, give me 1 second. Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. You did. Kyle. All right, so now you're okay. Salakia. Yeah, and, I'm gonna read that one more time. Verse 5, it says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Because of the things that we go through, especially with, like we've been saying the whole time, when we coming into this truth. Like I said a minute ago, the Most High might have to strip you of a lot of things that you have. But what he's really doing is he's building you up. These may be some things that you lean heavy on. But what he's doing is he's taking those things away from you in order to build you up. And you're going to get it back tenfold. You're going to get it back tenfold. And then that way what? And then with that is what? Build you stronger in this truth, man. It builds you stronger in this truth. Brotherhood is the one thing, man. It is the only weapon that we have as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. It's the only weapon we have. The scriptures say our weapons are not carnal. We're not picking up guns and sticks and knives and things of that nature, trying to fight our enemies off. Our weapon is our unity. How do you know? How do you know our weapon is our unity? Because look at everything that's around us, man. We really build other nations. Other nations come in this country and get rich off of us because we not together. The Arab man coming to our community and open up chicken shacks every damn where. How do Arabs have the chicken market locked up like that? The chicken wing market. How many black-owned Captain J's here in Detroit we know about? I'll wait. The Asians, man. How do the Asians have the hair store market locked down when the sisters the ones buying the hair? Through integration, man, they took the other nations slipped into our community and took over everything. Through integration, man. That is what happened. Integration didn't benefit us in any way, shape, form, or fashion. In fact, it separated us more. And because of it, now, again, the Asian people, the nail salon, they took over the hair and nail. Hair and nail salons packed with sisters, man. Hair and nail salons is packed with sisters, man. And who running it? Some Asian. Some Asian running it. We have zero control of it. We have zero control of it, man. Okay. With that, let's get let's get 1 Corinthians. Let's get 1 Corinthians. 1 second, Salakia. Let's get 1 Corinthians 1 to 10. 1 Corinthians 1 to 10, man. The brotherhood class, man. This is one of my the brotherhood class has always been like one of my personal, just a sidebar for a second. Brotherhood class has always been for one of my personal favorite classes because it's the one thing that we all can see is needed. Like, it doesn't matter what walk of life you come from. Everybody can see that a unity amongst black people is needed, blacks, Hispanics is needed. Native Americans, of course. When I say blacks, I'm talking about all the tribes. But everybody can see that is needed. But the problem is nobody knows how to go about doing such a thing. Salakia, nobody outside the ISUPK knows about how to go about doing such a thing. They've tried so many ways. But in here, man, in here, it is, brotherhood is embedded in you. It's embedded in you, man. You can't get it off of you. It's like the white on rice. It's just not going anywhere. It's there. It's there. You can't get it off. It's not going anywhere. It's going to forever be there. That's what it is in here. That's what the brotherhood is in here. It's going to forever be here, man. All right. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 10. It reads, "Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord, Yahushua, that ye speak the same thing." That's one thing that's important in brotherhood, man. That we speaking the same thing. This is how you get that. This is how you get that unity. That unity that everybody sees, but nobody knows how to actually bring it about outside of the UPK. The first thing first, we gotta all get on one accord, man. We have to all be on one accord. Why is being on one accord so important? Because if we're not on one accord, it can always be some form of a division created. Some form of a division created. It says, "Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Yahushua, that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no divisions among you." Meaning, it should not be 12 different Israelite groups. Shouldn't be that. Why are there 12? Because that's how you know it's the division. Not amongst the brothers in this school, the brothers that broke off and left and done something different. Started their own group. Those brothers left the truth and and became Christians again. Okay? That's what we was reading about earlier. If you see if a brother in the wrong and you correcting the brother, it said wounds. It said a love wounds you, but the kiss of an enemy does what? It destroys you. You're going to leave the truth because somebody corrected you or said something you didn't like or whatever the case may be. When they doing that out of love, man, and now you're going to leave and go somewhere where you can do whatever you want to do. You just went back into Christianity. Now you're going to go somewhere where you can put fringes on the bottom of your t-shirt. You just went back to Christianity. Now you back with pastor this and that. Or you back at the Muslim mosque. You just left the truth to go back and to doing the same things you was doing before you came into the truth, man. That's why the Most High said he has to try you, bring you through a fiery adversity, to make sure you're going to do what? Not drop your sword, man. To make sure you're not going to drop your sword. To make sure you're not going to leave this truth. Okay? But that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment. That we be joined perfectly together. Meaning, like I said just a minute ago, it shouldn't be a lot of different Israelite groups. It shouldn't be a lot of brothers and sisters in Christian churches. It shouldn't be a lot of different brothers and sisters in Islam. We all should be in the UPK. We all should be in here, flooding the school, learning the truth, and doing what? Being perfectly joined together. Being perfectly joined together, man. Not somebody over here teaching this, somebody over here teaching that. That's insanity. That's insanity. How are you going to leave the truth and then claim to teach the truth, and you teaching something totally, and you doing, not one, you out of order because you left the truth. Then two, you teaching something totally different outside of the truth. When the scripture, when we read right here, it said we're supposed to be perfectly joined together. Not it's okay if this brother over here doing this, and it's okay if this brother over here doing that. Perfectly joined together. Okay? And with that, Israel, I'm going to go ahead and close the class out. Salakia. Once again, I'm Officer of 1,000 Awadi of the ISUPK. And this was the ISUPK Detroit Brotherhood class. Clap it up for the Lord, y'all.